I'm very excited for those smokes your nephew got.
Oh, right. I completely forgot. My nephew got him a box of Chinese cigarettes. Not Chinese, Mexican cigarettes.
Oh,
about
hell
the
yeah.
Chinese, dude. I'm about to get black
Imagine.
tar. That is crazy. They have the crush, but it's like strawberry flavored. And
I think that's the one that he got. I don't know.
If it's not, either way, just it being the crush, dude. Chef's kiss, dude. It's crazy good. It's a problem.
That sounds really good.
I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna get this back. And it's gonna be one every event or something like that.
Like a rare treat.
I'm just gonna put it in my pocket. It's like a reward. Yep. For coming out.
I'm just laughing because like we ended up saying it. It's that TikTok noise where like it's just a bunch of people talking. It's just it could be entirely possible.
That is how we operate. We're all just doing our own random shit sometimes, and then it's
hive mind.
Yeah. Then the stim hive mind kicks in. Yay!
Can't
Beijing.
be there.
Oh, me too.
Itty. Ow!
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Beijing, it's 11 a.m. Tokyo, 12:07 p.m. What when you're saying good afternoon in Japanese, how do you say it?
How do you say what?
Good afternoon.
Konbanwa.
No, that's evening. You fucking failed.
I will kill myself.
It's konnichiwa.
That's morning.
No, konnichiwa is in the afternoon. Konbanwa. Ohayo gozaimasu is the morning.
Ohio.
Ohio skibbity toilet.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, hello and welcome back to your hopefully new favorite podcast with two of your favorite idiots and a new guest for the first time ever on this channel. Miss Cactus, no notoriousness. Hello.
We also get I get high in the podcast, so
if you want to hit your shit too, it does not matter. Yeah,
I hit it right before I came on, so.
Okay, cool. It's all with you. I smoked throughout the episode, especially at the last portion out. Richard's in a new routine, so it helps with the bullshit at the end. The posts and stuff. So it's nice to get nice and toasty for the sheer bullshit. But
yeah,
it's fun.
We do have a new routine now of where I bring a Reddit story. Just get our thoughts on it. Because I listen to Smosh reads Reddit stories.
Yeah.
It's like their own podcast or whatever. And I just get the ones that I'm like, this one's crazy. I want to know what you guys think. I have 3, but we'll decide on the mood that we're in for which ones. Because one of them's silly, one of them is a little sad, and then the other one will get you pissed off. So
okay.
We'll see where we're at, like more or less what we're feeling.
You know,
but yeah, guys.
Couldn't do the intro, my bad.
No, we're here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comments. Steve decided that he was, I don't know, he had a super important business to take care of that may or may not have included. I'm trying to make a bit, but honestly, I'm pretty bad at it.
Steve had an accidental butt surgery.
I was gonna say something with his butt, but I was like, I don't know if I want to go out.
Steve sat on a gear shift when he was trying to get into the car. He got too excited, went too far, ran into the butthole.
Emergency surgery. So we got Cactus. Yay!
Yay! Sorry, Steve.
Sorry, Steve. That's right.
Feel better.
Feel better.
Best wishes.
Shit, my brain kind of fried out when he was doing the intro. I thought I saw something burning for a second, but obviously it just smoke. So I'm like, is that the pipe? And there might be dust.
Your brain?
Is it my brain?
Your brain's burning up, dude.
It's like when we're at work and we start to smell something burning, we all just look at each other like, I hope they're okay back there in the kitchen.
Yeah, and I know my mom has like a low, she's got a low burner on in the kitchen right now, so I don't think it's that, but that's what I'm like. And it's not strong. It's not getting stronger, so that's why I'm like, okay, could have just been the weed. Was I in the
call with you guys, or was it something separate? I don't remember. I was just in my room. I was sick. I was like getting over a sickness, and I went outside because I wanted water, But as soon as I stepped out,
Water.
I started smelling and seeing smoke.
Yeah,
I was
you
here
did.
for this.
Oh, okay.
I remember.
Yeah, dude, it was so bad. I was like, what the fuck is happening? And obviously I went into the living room and the smoke got thicker. And I was like, oh, fuck. Somebody left, like my mom or somebody left something on the stove. I go out. Sure enough, we had a pot of menudo and she left it on a low sizzle because you have to, like, I guess, reheat it or whatever before the night. And she forgot. And that shit all burnt to a crisp. and oh my God, it was like the smoke was bad. I had to open all the windows, the doors or whatever. But because I was sick also, the smoke got into my lungs and I was just dying. I was like, like, it was bad. But I told my mom and she's just like,
was the pot that was in savable or did it ruin the pot?
Well, no.
Yeah.
I think she saved it. I could be wrong, but I looked into it before I turned off the heat or after I turned off the heat, and it was just black char all the way up. I was like, oh,
that's
no.
so disappointing. Oh,
my mom was so sad.
All that fallen menudo, our fallen comrades. I love menudo so much.
I like menudo better than pozole. That was always my controversial.
I like both equally when I'm hungover or drunk, but I like menudo more when I'm like just sober more. So menudo takes the cake for me. I like that shit.
I grew up eating menudo a lot, so I'm like biased to it.
Oh.
But when I like pozole too. Like they're both
they're
like equal for me. Like I would take either one.
I think my issue with pozole, especially when I was younger, was you leave the bone, you leave it in there for like the broth and stuff like that. So my aunts and uncles, because whenever I would at home, we'd always have menudo. At like barbecues, quinces, whatever celebrations with the family, it would always be pozole. So it's always an aunt or uncle just being like, "Here you go, here's some pozole," and it's just 70% bone and then like 20% of the meat around the bone, and I'm like. And at that point,
what the fuck is this?
Yeah, you can't complain because you're a kid in that environment. So it's like, take it and eat it. So I'm like, okay.
My mom,
I got this.
Yeah, I would just eat around the bone and then just leave the bone in there. Bullshit. Yeah, I'd be so bummed to be like, this is it. I want menudo. This never happens with menudo.
My mom, whenever she makes pozole now, she makes the meat separate, and then when you get a bowl, it's like you serve the broth and the maize. I don't know what the fuck it's called in English, maize. And then that's when you go through like the other pot that has the meat or whatever. Because personally, I like the more fatty pieces. I don't like when it's just the shredded whatever beef or whatever it is. I'm like, I like my shit with a little heart to it. That's why I like menudo more, because I like the tripe. Yeah. I love the texture. But I like the tripe. I know my niece like hates that shit. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, when I was younger, my brother, we both didn't like menudo, but like at some point, like there was always like a distinct moment when I was younger when it came to food that I didn't like. So like with menudo, I remember like the day before, like we would always go to Sizzlers on Sunday morning. That was like our version of going to church. Basically, we wouldn't go to church. We weren't religious. Sizzler. It's like an IHOP or a hometown buffet, but just for like morning food or maybe lunch.
I only had Sizzler once in my life. It was mid. I'm not gonna lie. At least to me.
We had our local one, and it was great. It was cute. It would if you went early enough, it wasn't super packed, and if you went a little like from like 7 or from 8 to like 9, it was cool. It was pretty empty, but like from like 9 and on up until lunch, the bitch was packed. So whenever my parents wanted to do something on Sunday, like we would usually we'd go to Sizzler, have breakfast there. Then after Sizzler, we would go to a swami, and then we would walk around like a 2-layered swami. Dude, I hated it when I was younger. It was
really
same. No,
dude, it's
same.
because because I was a real indoor kid at that point. I was starting to become more indoors because I think when I started going to swap meets, it was a little bit, God, was it during? It was like during elementary school, and I went from like going to a private school, like, and being a really active, like playing imagination outside kind of kid. And then when I got to like public school locally here, I still played outside, but not like at the school really, because it was just fucking annoying. And then I started playing video games more. So I was like, I want to just go home on my weekend and play video games. So when we would do Sizzlers, they'd always have menudo. So I remember my mom telling us, I think the night before, that we're gonna go to Sizzlers for breakfast the next morning. My brother and I would go, and they'd always try to get us to eat it, but like, you know, it's just that parent stuff where they're like, oh, try this, and if you don't like something, then that's like the here, try it again. Here, try it again. You're gonna like it. It's good for you. So then I was like, I would always try it, and my brother would too, but he would just like put a little and then in his mouth, and he would just like spit it right back out. I'd try. So I remember trying it like the next morning and just loving it out of nowhere. I was like, oh, this is really good.
It like clicked. And it was like, oh, I can do this.
Like the wires weren't crossed anymore.
This might actually be in my palate.
Yeah. And when that happened, then my parents, or specifically my dad, was like to my brother, oh, see, it's good, try it, to my brother. And I started going in with it at that time, and I was like, yeah, try it. And he did. He nearly barfed on the fucking table right there.
No.
Like two chomps into it. Yeah. And he was like, he ran to the bathroom. Thank God didn't make any mess. He went to the bathroom. I think he did throw up. Not too sure. But when he came back, we were like, so what's the problem? You know, blah, blah, blah. He was like, a little the taste, but mostly the texture. Like he didn't like the feeling of the meat and stuff. Yeah. So that was his thing. And then I don't even remember. I think it was in high school. I remember I hated broccolis. I hated greens. And then out of nowhere, I had broccoli, and I was like,
I always fucked with broccoli as a kid.
This kind of fucks. This kind of fucks.
Broccoli with like lemon on it too. Just
yeah.
I was not a picky eater growing up. I would eat anything.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm like vegetables, whatever, seafood. Like I was not picky. I ate literally everything except mushrooms. I hated mushrooms. And same thing, like texture and taste. Both didn't like both. So together I was just like, ew, like I don't want that.
It's just raw mushrooms, dude. Raw mushrooms are ass. Like I can eat a really well cooked mushroom, but as long as it's covered by other stuff, like you get me? It's like it can't be the focal point. Otherwise I will look at it and just be like, ew. Sorry.
If it's complimentary or an add-on or like just a little drizzle or whatever, then I'm like, okay, cool. Like I'm not gonna be the kind of guy that's gonna look at a pizza and like see mushroom on there and start picking at it or whatever in public. At least
I pick it off.
I will be that guy.
I pick it off.
If I'm at home, then I'm a little like more just okay. I'll pick shit off if I don't like it. But when I'm out, I'm just like fuck. I'm just gonna eat because it is what it is. Especially if
I'm out and I see that shit and like at a company party or whatever the fuck, and it's just like I don't want to be as deliberate and just be like in front of everybody.
Yeah,
but at the same time, I will turn around and just be like, get that off real quick. Fuck this.
Yeah, I won't make a big deal, but I'll definitely take it off.
Yeah, I
do that for black olives
when I was younger either. What?
I hate olive. I like or black olives on pizza and stuff like that.
Same.
Like I'll have like a dirty martini, but even then I still don't fuck with the olive too much. That's only like I
don't like martinis.
If it's like a drink being presented to the table or to the group of people, and it's like, okay, yeah, I will eat the olive, but that is not my go-to choice.
Dude, I love olives. I could eat them like just as a snack. Like I've been eating them since I was a kid. We used to put the black olives like on our fingers, like as a kid, and go like, and then like eat them off. Like
hell no,
so good.
Out as a kid, that shit. I was just like, and as an adult, even now, like that black olives is where on pizzas is where I'm just like, no matter where I'm at.
Good.
Your stinky olive smelling fingers, dude.
What? Oh my god. And then green olives, so good.
No, dude. I told you, I think that's the one that gave me PTSD because I thought they were grapes once on a they were set out on a table. They were just sitting there. I was like, oh, grapes. I start popping them. Oh, that shit was disgusting.
I love it.
It was not good.
Shock to your system.
I used to go to swap meets all the time as a kid too, but I didn't like them either. Basically for the same reasons. I was an introvert and I just wanted to go home and play video games. But now that I'm older, I'm like, wait, but they have a lot of cool shit. And now I have adult money and I can buy cool shit.
That's the thing though. I haven't been to a swap meet since I've been like with grown money for like with the intention of going to the swap meet and like years.
Actually purchasing like
years. Yeah, like so long. And the last time I went was a night swap meet. So it wasn't even like we didn't really buy anything. We just walked around to do something, you know. That was kind of about it.
Yeah.
So
I'm like a trinket girly. I've been a trinket girly, like a pack rat. My mom used to call me a pack rat when I was younger because I just like to collect things. And so like we would go to the swap meet and I'd be like there's so much stuff. And I think I'm like a shopper too. Like I was born to shop. I like to shop. And so I mean, we would go get me a new straightener and like a new hair dryer and like, you know, we just like go find a bunch of stuff. I love going.
You can't. Like even now, like I'm down to do it, but I will get tired at some point very early on, and I'm just like, let me go see something real cool that I could just sit down and look at for a bit.
It's a little overwhelming sometimes.
It can be.
I haven't been to a swap meet in so long, so that's why I'm like, I don't know how I would do it because I remember when I would go to the one as a kid, it was like some like college, of course, and it's like their parking lot that isn't even the main parking lot. It's like off to the side kind of, and it's 2 layers or 2 sections. So there's like the bigger one that kind of is like the main entrance. It's like shaped like kind of like a diamond, like a baseball diamond. Oh no, triangle, like a triangle. But on this side, on the right side, it like curves, and the left side kind of curves, and it kind of comes to like this like rounded point, and that's where everybody would come from the parking lot. And on the right there would always be like, these boxes $2, these boxes $5. I'm open to offers, and it's just a bunch of shit everywhere. And that the beginning was always like the cheaper stuff, the stuff that seemed to like if you have a business, you'd go here and get all these kind of things or whatever for your car. And then farther down, that's the stuff that I was kind of interested in. That's when you would get like, then it would break off, and they got like the bathrooms on the right, and then it would go into like the toys, the games, some comic stuff, a little bit of like I think near the end they were maybe doing cards or something like that, but it was always like bootleg Yu-Gi-Oh stuff or random ass Pokemon cards. But that's where I got my dad got us a chipped PlayStation. So whenever we would go to like Blockbuster, not really. It was all. What's it called? I think it was called 2020 Video or something like that. Or yeah, I think it was 2020 Video, and you were able to like rent out video games and stuff like that, or movies. And my dad had a PC, and that's when he would play on Rogue Spear with his friends online from work. And he knew how to like just burn CDs, so he would burn the games that we rented onto blank CDs. And
that's so smart.
And the chip PlayStation was able to read them. Otherwise, if you didn't have a chip PlayStation, then it wasn't able to read burned CDs basically. But
that's cool.
As the models came out, or as the models in the games came out, they started coding it more and more and more. So you kind of had to get the newer model of a PlayStation, then chip it again and again and again. So after a while, I think we had like a PS2 at that point, and it was shipped from the same place, but the chip wasn't working. So all of our fucking chip PS2 games, like we had like fucking binders filled of them, like because we love video games. So when it broke down, we're like, cool, so we have to actually like start buying video games now. And we were like in the middle of playing like Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, and I was playing like Mystic Heroes and Dynasty Warriors and Final Fantasy, and I'm like, we got to buy all these games out of nowhere. And the most
we have to buy more video games.
The most we were used to spending was like $2 because we would rent it and then we just return it by the end of the weekend. We wouldn't even keep it past like the 2 days that we had it in our pockets. But yeah, so that was the good times at the end of the swap meet. After that, I remember telling my dad, Like my feet hurt so bad. I'm ready to go home. I'm so tired. And yeah. It was fun, but tiring for sure.
I got my first dog at a swap meet.
What?
It was just some dude with like, it was a box full of just like puppies that I guess maybe his dog had just had or whatever.
Mhm.
But they were just running around, and I was like 6. No, I was like 8, 10. Anyway, I was a kid. I was just like, I want one. And my mom's like, what the hell are you gonna do with that? I'm like, I just want a dog, dude. And so
I'm gonna love it.
yeah,
And
exactly.
feed it.
We walked up to him, and then we just started looking at them, and I didn't think it would happen, but the guy's like, well, my dad's just like, all right, how much for the dog? And the guy's like, $100. I was
Jesus.
Damn,
Yeah,
yeah, that's
dude.
pricey.
At a
back
swap
in the
meet?
day, at a swap meet,
God damn. Back in the day.
we bought the dog. Yeah,
Jesus.
that dog was Oreo, dude. I think I told
Oh.
Lee about Oreo.
Yeah, I think
Oreo.
Steve met Oreo, but I don't.
Mhm.
No. Oh, okay.
That was my first little dog.
What kind of dog
And
was
that
that?
was when I was 10 years old. He was just like some terrier, like mutt,
Mix,
because
yeah.
Mhm.
he was mixed, but black and white. Obviously, why I called him Oreo.
Aw.
That was the dog that I had when I went to Mexico, dude. And I was in,
Oreo.
and I was like, we were going on the way back, and I was like, hell yeah, like I miss Oreo, I miss my dog. And then on the plane, my mom's just like, hey, Oreo got out, he got run over. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, dude.
I don't mean to laugh, but watching somebody's reaction to the story for the first time is a treat. Oh my god. Yeah, dude.
What the fuck?
It
God.
happened. And I was like so sad on the whole plane ride back home. We pull up. I was like, I didn't even want to say hi to my sisters. I was just like so sad, and I just went to my room and cried.
Aw.
Oh, yo.
It was sad.
That's
But
so sad, dude.
good little dog, dude. All
I
right.
had 2 turtles when I was younger. You know, just like the little, like
Those small
small
ones?
turtles. Yeah.
Right.
And I had 2 of them, Torty and Lola. And we kept them in like a little, tank with like water in it and everything. Like I was very serious about it. We didn't just get turtles because I want a turtle.
Right.
Oh, let's buy it. Like my mom was like helping me make sure like we had the right stuff for it, and we were all like excited to have these turtles, and love them. Literally like loves these freaking turtles. I would come home and I would just like look at them in the thing. I'd take them out and like hold them and stuff. They were just so precious to me. And then I came home one day and my mom was standing there like looking really sad, and like she was like, "Come here, honey, like I have something to talk to you about." And I'm like, "What's going on?" And she was like, "Sweetie, Lola passed away today." And I was like,
Oh,
"What?"
no,
And I was
dude.
so
God.
sad, dude. And
Oh.
I was like so sad that it happened like while I was at school, and like I was like, "What do you mean?" And like she was just gone, and it was just Torty in there, and I was like, "What the heck?" I was like devastated, dude. That's like the first loss of a pet that I can remember.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
She should have lied to you. Just been like, Lola went to train with Master Splinter. He won't be coming back. She has to fulfill her duties.
I don't
It
think
is
she was
what it is.
creative
That's
like
the
that,
cycle of
honestly.
life.
I
She's
remember.
just like, gotta break it to her.
Remember my first pet passing? So apparently there was like one before that I had no idea, and I can't even remember, and I can kind of see why. We had a dog. And his name was Poncho, and he was apparently a little wiener dog. Was it a wiener or dachshund? Something like that. Yeah. And he would just run around, and I would always chase him around. And apparently, I guess somebody left the front door open, and I'm chasing Poncho, and he ran out while I was chasing him, and he got into the street and he got hit by a car.
No,
I was chasing after him.
dude.
So
Poncho!
and apparently I saw it happen or something like that. I don't even remember it. I don't remember it at all.
It's just disassociated.
My body,
that's good.
my mind straight up said, compartmentalize that over there and keep it there. So, after that, though, the one that I can distinctly remember, and it was the first time that a pet passed, was we had, his name was just Kitty, just mini Kitty. I think it was supposed to be Minnie, but my brother and I would always say Kitty, and she would respond. And at night, it's just kind of goofy. I don't know. Like now thinking about it, I'm like, I don't know why my parents operated like that, because that's so like weird. At night when we would go to bed, we would put the cat on the side of the, like, it's still in the house, but on the side of the house where the washer and dryer were at, some shelves and stuff. But we would have like a wooden shutter or like a closet shutter. We would just close it and we'd put the cat in there, and that was like the cat's room, you know? But the little bastard would climb on the shutters and then go to the top and then kind of squeeze from the top because there was like a gap and would drop down and then would get out. So one time I noticed that, I guess from climbing, I guess the cat pushed off like the side that's between the door frame and like the actual shutter. So there's a gap there and he got stuck, and I was like, well, what the heck? So I opened it and, you know, he got out, and I remember mentioning it to my parents, and I don't know what they were just like, oh, okay, you know, we'll take care of it or something. And then I remember going to go open the shutter, and I saw him there and just hanging out. Just hanging out. Not like, yeah, just
okay.
Not moving, hanging out there in between the gap. And I was like, what? Yeah, he got stuck in the gap, I think, and he might have like broken something or something happened. Yeah.
No, dude.
And I opened the shutter, and then she fell. And I remember running to my mom and then telling her like, oh, blah, 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 it happened, all this stuff. And maybe that's why I have trauma.
You're giving me trauma right now.
I remember telling my parents like, we need to do something about it. Them didn't do it. And I remember like that being like one of the first few things that I said to them, like, I told you that was gonna happen, and blah blah blah. We didn't do anything, and yeah.
Dude, that's so freaking sad.
I know that, and ever since when that happened, there was no more inside cats. If we ever had a cat, it was a mixture of both, an outside or inside cat. But they were never like indoor kitties. Like we had two at around that time, I think. And I think one got out and then one passed like that. So yeah, so we're like, okay, no more indoor cats. And then we had outdoor cats. Yeah, they would just go missing randomly or something like that. Or my dad would find them, and, you know, not a happy ending for them either. So now we're like, Buddy is in this house forever.
Yeah.
He's never getting out.
The prisoner of this house.
If he gets out, he is harnessed with a little rope that we have on the front porch, and somebody's out there monitoring his outside time, or he's on somebody's shoulder walking around in the back, and he doesn't touch the ground. If he does touch the ground, it's because my dad's a fucking psycho and thinks that he's not just gonna run or bolt. Like,
that's crazy.
Too jaded for shit like that.
He's gonna escape.
Yeah, I'm like, Dad, he's getting a sense of freedom. Don't give him
space here.
He needs to understand that this is the world and there's nothing else beyond these walls except what he sees throughout the windows.
It's like when I let Pinto on the patio, and I have to like watch it very closely, because one time I just had the patio door open. It was kind of like a nice day outside. There's a tree right in front of my patio, and so birds will fly into the tree and like hang out. And she usually watches them and like she chirps at them and stuff. And but one day we were just in here, like in the living room, patio door open, you know, I'm like keeping an eye on her, but she usually just like stays inside and watches. And then a bird comes and like flies out of the tree, like makes some commotion and like lands on our like balcony railing. And as soon as that's happening, Pinto is like getting into like hunting mode. She's like, oh my God. She's like, this is my chance. And she takes off running like she's going to go attack the bird and like is in mid jump. And I'm like, Pinto! No. And she just like flings her body and like turns around. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? Like, you're about to jump off the freaking patio for that bird.
I love a cat's pure belief in themselves that I may be an indoor cat, fat as fuck, but I got it in me and I know I can kill this thing.
Like, now's my chance. That bird was like basically her size.
Lulu is the Salulu in the cat world.
And ever since then, like she's extra monitored on the patio because
I just like to imagine it's just like a snap in the brain. It's just like before that, this is just like murder. I'm killing this thing, and then out of it, like, I don't know who I was, Mom. I'm sorry. You're right.
Come scurrying back, like all ashamed. I'm like, get your ass inside.
The bird made me do it, dude. He was bullying me.
He was making fun of me.
Literally. Those birds are doing. Yeah.
Oh my God. No, I can't. Well, I guess we could. It's just like a quick story that I remembered. It was like this lady who, I guess their neighbor, she just got a new neighbor that moved in and they shared a fence or whatever. Mm-hmm. And on this fence, she would let her cat like just hang around there. It was an old, like chunky little cat. Mm-hmm. And the new neighbor had a dog. So their dog would go into the backyard to do what dogs do. And it would just nonstop start barking at the cat. And the cat's just there chilling, it's just laying down like whatever. I guess the neighbor got fed up of it and she was like, hey, like you should put your cat in because it's just, like aggravating my dog. And it's just like, well, no, because it's an old cat. They were there first. You should handle your dog better. Mm-hmm. They got in an argument. Point is, at the end of it, like she was in the backyard with her dog and the cat was there. The dog started barking. So she sprayed water at the cat, like trying to scare it away or whatever. And everyone was just like, basically it was like, I just remember, it's a Reddit story. It was like am I the asshole type of thing for spraying water on the cat? It's like, yes. Yeah. I think everybody should agree.
Oh, so did nothing happen? It was just my solution to get the cat to move was to spray it and then the cat ran away. Okay, good. I thought it was like I sprayed the cat and the cat ran and then it ended up like hitting its head and now it's got a weird little limp or something.
I felt that too.
That's why I'm like, did you spray it and then the dog got all riled up because it started running? Like, oh my God. Just spraying the cat. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I think my thing is too that if I'm gonna own a dog, I want to be the most considerate dog owner. And I think I would kind of put a hindrance to my dog's like sense of like dog freedom, like I'm going to let my dog run around the backyard. Okay, cool. Like I would put like, because what we used to have on the side of the house, we would have like a lead, basically a lead line. And my dad set this thing up where the leash would clip to the lead and then we would click it to the dog's collar so the dog could only move within like that set like area from the lead and then had like a full radius and then it would obviously go up and down in that circle. So my brain is like, if I had a dog and I was aware that there was an elderly cat or pet next door, I would just put things in the way where the dog can't like get near that. Right. Honestly, because like love all animals, love dogs, love cats. Dogs are fucking idiots. They're like, they'll just run at shit. Sometimes they can be trained otherwise, but I feel like, they can be just pure unbridled bundles of idiocy in the cutest package. So it's like, gotta like kind of usher them away from certain areas. So that's why I'm like, I would feel kind of bad if I had to do that, but I think you're kind of an asshole for spraying the poor little elderly kitty. It's just lying down. It's an elderly
kitty, dude.
It just
this might be a hot take. I don't really know. But if I was in this situation, and obviously I would be the one with the cat, I'd spray your dog. If you spray my cat, I'd spray your dog. Fuck. I'd just be out there fucking spraying your dog the whole time. Like, you want to spray my elderly cat? I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like,
get your nasty ass dog away from us.
Exactly.
I feel that.
All right.
I'm trying to think if it's like valid crash out territory. I feel like I would crash out because I'm like my elderly cat, especially like an elderly pet, but especially an elderly cat, and you're spraying water on it.
We're not even doing anything bad, just doing what it's always done.
Yeah, don't fuck
I
with
think I remember them saying like, "Oh,
don't fuck with my pet."
You just know that cat. This is the neighbor saying it to the owner. You know that he's like antagonizing my dog. Like he's just there, like teasing him. And I'm just like, it's not like the cat's just sitting there like,
bitch.
Look at me,
stupid ass. You wish you could get this.
I'm on your fence, bitch.
Oh, look, no touch, motherfucker.
But yeah, I don't know. What do we think? Do we want to get into the red stories? We are halfway through it.
We could. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I thought it was 30. I'm like, oh no, maybe. Yeah, 35 is fine.
Yeah.
Am I the asshole for hitting my vape on the podcast?
No.
Okay.
Well,
I think we've all smoked at this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm very excited for those smokes your nephew got.
Oh right, I completely forgot.
I'm very excited.
My nephew got him a box of Chinese cigarettes. Not Chinese, Mexican cigarettes. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Chinese, dude, I'm about to get black tar. That is crazy. Yeah, they have the crush, but it's like strawberry flavored. And I
think that's the one that he got. I don't know.
If it's not, either way, just it being the crush, dude. The strawberry one, or I think, each time it's chef's kiss, dude. It's crazy good. It's a problem.
That sounds really good,
dude. And I'm so glad that I'm like, I don't just go to Mexico willy nilly or TJ like some people do. No harm, no foul. I just don't do that. So it's not like I will ever go there and just buy a bunch of packs and stock up. Like I'm not that kind of person whatsoever. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna get this pack, and it's gonna be one every event or something like that.
Like a rare treat.
I'm just gonna put it in my pocket. It's like a reward. Yep. For coming out. And yeah, it's so nice. So
I'm just laughing because like the way that we ended up saying it, it's that TikTok noise where like it's just a bunch of people talking. It's just it could be entirely possible.
That is how we operate. We're all just doing our own random shit sometimes, and then it's
hive mind.
Yeah. Then the stim hive mind kicks in.
Okay,
cool.
Okay, we can get nice. How are we feeling? Okay, so like I said, there's one that has a happy ending. I think it will make Lee cry.
Oh.
There's
it's
one.
Still probably technically, so I don't know if I want to cry.
Not for long.
There's one where it sucks, and fuck men.
That one.
And then there's the third one that will just piss everyone off. It's just like one of those where it's just like, I can't believe people are capable of this.
I'm trying to gauge when you mentioned this. When you mentioned this earlier, I was thinking we're gonna watch Love Island later, and I was even thinking like, do we watch it before we do this, so we have
so we're like pumped up,
or do we do it afterwards? But I was like, we could just do this early and then just get that out of the way. Then we can go watch Love Island. Hopefully, you guys are watching Love Island, by the way.
I passed by a table in another section, and someone said Love Island, and I went. Like my ears are like always listening to it.
It's a little we picking up the pings, but
you say Love Island?
It's like Pinto when she saw the bird.
Literally, that's me. I almost started running over there and being like,
squirrel.
Like, did you guys say Love Island?
Just blurs.
Hey, how do you?
Why am I blurry? This is how I used to fix it. I
remember.
There we go.
There you go.
Wow.
Nice.
All right.
Okay, sorry about that.
I think the last one, because it sounds like it's a mixture of fuck men, but also feel like we key up about a lot of shit when we're pissed. So like that's a good.
Are we doing only one?
If we have time, we could do a second one.
We could do two. Yeah.
All right, let's start with the one that makes us mad, and then if we have time, maybe we can do like the silly one or something.
Okay. The happy one. Yeah.
The happy. All right. So the title, me, 24, female, with my significant other, 27, male of 1 year. He destroyed a sentimental item of mine and sees nothing wrong with it because of the circumstances.
I'm already pissed. I'm already pissed, dude.
Okay. So, back. Where is it? So 2 years ago, I guess this is all context. My sister was killed in a car accident. She was riding with a friend to this small teenage boy, plowed through them while he was texting, like ran through a red light and hit them. The sister died on impact. Carrie and I had been extremely close. Despite a 7-year age gap between us, we enjoyed a lot of the same shows. We went to concerts together. We volunteered together, and I took it upon myself to guide Carrie like any big sister would do. So she was, our parents were extremely busy with work most days, and Carrie and I would often cook together and do crafts, find a volunteer position at a local hospital to get her. Oh, I'm sorry. What? Oh, there we go. So they did a lot of stuff together. Carrie wanted to be a NICU nurse when she grew up, and I helped her find a volunteer position at a local hospital to help get her gain some experience being around patients. In short, Carrie was my sister and best friend, and when she passed, I was a mess. The last craft Carrie and I made together was a set of candles. We bought the wax at a local craft store, and we both made each other a candle and decorated the jar it was in. That was the day before she was killed. At her funeral, Carrie was buried with the candle I made her. The candle Carrie made me sits on my desk next to my favorite picture of her and I together at the beach. I met my boyfriend about 1.5 years ago, about 6 months after Carrie passed. I wasn't looking for a relationship. I was still grieving my sister's death, but Eugene came along and it was love at first sight. He was extremely supportive, let me cry on him when I needed to, didn't push me into getting over a grieving or anything. He was extremely gentleman about everything and very, very patient. After 6 months of seeing each other pretty regularly, we made it official. Eugene came into my life at a very low point, and he has always been very respectful of sentiments I keep from my sister. Never asking me to take them down, always giving me space when I needed to cry. Eugene, along the most, if not all, of my friends and family knew about Carrie's candle. There was a point after she died where I would take the candle with me everywhere out of fear that someone might light it or steal it or who knows what. The point is that the candle was and still is a very important part of my life and something that my sister made for me and me alone. When Eugene and I moved in together about 4 months ago, I packed away most of the reminders of my sister and put out the candle and picture on my desk. I felt that it was a huge step because when I'd lived just by myself, I had pictures everywhere and a few knickknacks laying around from my sister. I wanted to make Eugene and I's home our home with just a small part of my sister there. Eugene understood and was very supportive. The issue. Last week, we had a massive winter storm that knocked out power. We didn't have power for 3+ days. The power was knocked out at Eugene and I's house while I was at work, which did not lose power. Eugene texted me that he was going to light some candles and try and get a generator so we could have some for power, or at least be able to charge our phones / use lights, etc. Now we have probably 30+ candles in our house. I am a huge fan of sales, and when Bath & Body Works has a candle sale, I like to stock up and get a range of scents. We have candles scattered all over our house. In the room where my desk is, there are no candles aside from the one Carrie made me. None at all, and there never has been. This room is also downstairs where Eugene doesn't spend a lot of time. When I arrived home from work last week, I noticed a bunch of candles burning in our living room, safely always monitored and not near anything that could ignite. One of these candles was the candle that Carrie had made me. I burst into tears, and when Eugene heard me crying, he came out from the bedroom and asked what was wrong. I was a wreck and couldn't get any words out. When he tried to calm me down, I shoved past him and locked myself in the room where my desk was and just cried. I don't know how he could be so stupid. He knew, and I thought he understood how sentimental the candle was and how much I cherished having a candle that my now deceased sister had spent time making with me just the day before she was killed. I haven't been able to speak to Eugene since it happened. He has tried to explain why he did it because he needed candles to be able to see, but I just can't wrap my head around it. He hadn't gotten into the large candle stash I have upstairs right by the living room where Carrie's candle was, but went downstairs out of the way to grab the most sentimental, cherished item I have. The candle was burning most of the day while I was at work and is now melted and pretty much gone. I do still have the jar it was in, but I can't look at it without bursting into tears. Reddit, what do I do? Eugene says it was an accident, but I just don't believe that. He said he was getting around to lighting the candle surplus we have upstairs, but just hadn't gotten there yet after being home more or less 6 hours alone with no power. I am heartbroken and I feel this is a major slap in the face. I feel disrespected. I feel like he disrespected my sister. I just don't know what to do. I don't feel like I can forgive him for this. Can or should I try to work past this? TLDR, boyfriend burned a candle my deceased sister made for me because we were without power. We have a surplus of candles that he completely ignored. Can I or should I forgive him for this? If so, how?
Hey, girly, no.
No.
Yeah.
No.
That's crazy.
Cuss him out and then block his ass.
They live together.
Because how dare you?
Yeah. They live together.
Pack up his shit and
they
leave it outside.
Together.
That's
actually burn his shit.
No, but my thing is like, damn, you're like, fuck. You're not even looking for something like that. And it didn't sound like he pushed for the relationship. He just stuck around and gave her space and all this other shit. Then it got to the point where they're like, you know what? We're progressing in this relationship. We love each other or whatever. Let's move in. And then they're together. And then they're moved in with each other. And the exactly one candle that she has in the office that he never even goes in the first place, he yanks that shit out and then lights it up like it's a fucking J. Oh my God, dude.
No, that guy doesn't care about her at all. He doesn't care about her at all.
Mm-hmm.
Because if he did, he would know better to not even touch the candle.
Exactly.
Like,
and then
the surplus.
The
surplus is wild.
So as I was listening to it, somebody was like, what if not? I don't think it's necessarily true or anything, but he was like, in the off chance, what if he did forget? And it's like he forgot how important that candle was. But he was like, if you can't remember something like that, like why it's so important specifically for, hey, my dead sister made this for me right before she died. I don't know. It's like
then
memory mistakes.
And it was recent.
Yeah.
Like
6 months before they started dating.
6 months before they started dating is so recent. I could see if it was like a candle your mom made you like 20 years ago and like your mom passed when you were young or whatever, and it's like oh yeah, my mom made me that candle, and like the mom passed and then all like been together for a couple of years and you forget like that candle was important. Like maybe I could see somehow like giving grace at that moment, being like, oh, you forgot it was. But that's so recent, and I'm sure it like her sister and like talking about her sister and everything like takes up a big part of her life at that time, because like it's something that just happened to you. It's something you're going through, you're grieving, you're processing. So it's like it's not like something that is not talked about like probably in her life regularly at that time. You know what I mean? It's like fresh. So how you can't have an excuse that you forgot.
I feel like
how do you forget?
The one thing I will say, like, not in his favor, but just kind of against her, to play like even a fragment of devil's advocate, baby girl, I'd put that shit in a glass box, and like I would have it on my desk, but I'd have it in a container that's see-through or something, just so it's not getting dusty, it's not like degrading, you know, it's in a sealed thing. Like I would just put it in a container, really. But yeah, no, my like initial thought, like especially after hearing about the surplus of candles and that not being the first thing you go for, I have to assume like some weird psychological way you're jealous of my dead sister and the attention and love that I give her or something. Like there's no
definitely possible
for you to be going into my office looking for candles there whatsoever. And truly, I think it's just a matter of like you actually don't love me, or you love me too much where it's that jealousy thing, because that's the only thing that makes sense to me. Like you forgetting is a possibility for sure, but again, that just wraps around back to the fact that I just think you don't love me because you don't remember like the one item that I cherish from my dead sibling
Yeah.
The one dead sibling that I have too. Like, really?
Yeah.
Damn. That's crazy.
When you were reading it out, like reading the story out, and you were saying like, oh, we didn't have power for whatever, and
3 weeks. I'm like,
in my head, I'm thinking,
shit.
It's like I'm trying to like think of the end of the story before like you're finishing it. And I'm like, I'm like, oh my god, they had like no candles or something, and it was like the only candle in the house, and he like had to burn it. Right? And in my head, I'm still thinking like, you still don't burn that fucking candle. Like, I don't give a fuck if you don't have any other candle in the house. Hold the lighter up. Like, don't light the fucking candle.
It's like, brother, you like, yeah, you literally, I just thought, I didn't even think about that. You had to light the candle. You have something that can be turned on power wise. Bitch, if you need light, you better light a match, or you better just keep that shit in your face. Hold the lighter up. Like,
you have a phone. Crazy. You have a flashlight.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, I don't get that.
That's so lame.
I guess it's just like, whatever. People have their reasons as far as like why they would or whatever turn on the candles. My thing was like, why do you need candles everywhere you need everywhere in the house and to begin with?
Like one candle and walk around with it.
Exactly.
Like in the old days, they would hold the candle around.
Or like if you really wanted to, I guess like maybe just set one up at like important places, bedroom, office, or whatever, and bathroom. I think that's all you need.
Living room. Those are the places that I'm lighting. I'll put one in the kitchen. Shit. Like there's just certain spots that I'm gonna be like perusing, especially with no power. My technologically heavy ass. It's like, cool. I better start finding a fucking portable charger, start charging shit, because Jesus Christ, I don't know how long this is gonna last.
Yeah, there was a comment that they asked her, has he apologized sincerely or just blown it off? The magnitude of his remorse should be your guide in how to take this. If he was just an absent-minded dolt, a mistake, but a more deliberate action would have him showing little to no remorse. The poster replied, he actually has not apologized, but instead tried to defend his actions by saying he needed the candle for light, and then moved on to saying it was an accident. But thinking back, I don't think he has apologized for it at all.
No. We're breaking up. We're breaking up.
Look, this is when I want to start getting toxic. I'm going to go find your most valuable item, and I'm going to see how you feel when I forget that it's valuable.
I'm going to spray your pet. I'm going to spray your pet.
I'm going to spray your pet back. I'm going to spray your pet back.
That's crazy, dude. All right.
There's an update.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Okay.
All right. A few people have DM'd me in recent days asking for an update, so here it goes. My original post was the day before Thanksgiving. Eugene and I had planned to spend Thanksgiving with my parents, but that did not end up happening.
Fuck no.
On my way home from work, I stopped at a local craft store to pick up supplies to make a new memorial candle for Carrie. Thank you, user, for the amazing heartfelt suggestion. My parents and I spent a day remembering Carrie and making a new candle using some of the wax for the original candle. I also ended up purchasing a locket and having some of the remaining wax from the candle put inside and the locket welded shut by a friend. On the evening of my post, I got home and Eugene said he wanted to talk. I agreed we needed to clear the air before Thanksgiving, so we sat in the living room and started to talk. I was not ready for what he told me. A few commenters from my original post seemed to hit the nail on the head in a way. Eugene told me that when we first met, he was extremely turned on by the fact that I was essentially a damsel in distress. I just lost my sister recently. I was in a massive depression. I wasn't myself. And that turned him on both sexually and in a protective way.
Stop saying that when you turned on over the sentence. Oh my God,
over the past few months, I started to become more myself. I got promoted at my job. I've joined a cooking class and have gotten out more. I've definitely moved away from being a damsel in distress in the eyes of Eugene. He went on to explain that he burned the candle in hopes that it would throw me back into that phase because that is the only time he felt he was attracted to me. That's right. He is not attracted to me unless I'm upset, crying, and a damsel in distress. When I prodded for more information, he told me that everyone prior to me that he had dated had either just experienced a loss or was in need of rescuing. Eugene told me he was no longer attracted to me. He dreaded having sex with me because he could no longer be the hero that was rescuing me, which is what turned him on in the first place. He didn't like to go in public with me because I had started to put myself together more, like not just wearing a t-shirt and jeans like I did when depressed. and that attracted the stares of other men that he saw as a threat, taking away his damsel in distress. Eugene had a whole laundry list of things he hated doing now because I wasn't in a funk anymore. I told him if that was the case, then we needed to break up. He agreed and said he would go stay with a friend until he could make new living arrangements. My name is the only one on our house, and I told him I would give him 60 days to vacate the house, in which he agreed was fair. Over the past few weeks, I've spent a lot of time with my parents and with close friends. I don't really feel like I've been dumped or broke up with someone. I just feel like me. Carrie's candle sits on my desk where the original was, and I wear the locket every day. Thank you, Reddit, for listening. I appreciate it more than you know. End.
Fuck that guy.
The universe.
Send him to the fucking mental institution now, because who the fuck does that?
The universe knows not to put me in situations like this because it knows I would throw my life away without even a second thought. That's crazy. I would have to. My brain is thinking like I'd have to kill you. I think I just have to do it.
My first thought was violence too. I'm like, what can I hit you with? Because I want to beat your ass right now.
Yeah, what's the get back at this point? Like, what can I do?
Someone needs to beat your ass.
Her giving him 60 days to vacate is
generous.
Very generous. Yes, absolutely.
I hope that's the legal requirement, minimum requirement for like the sake of like, just you are a better person than me. That is for damn sure. I would not be poised enough. The comment would be me finally like a couple years later getting out from, assaulting him. Like I'd be doing fucking therapy and community service, working it off. Like there's no way. There's truly no way.
It also makes me think. Sorry, continue.
No. I was just saying, and the whole, you're not weak anymore. You don't turn me on. It's like,
dude.
Thanks,
sick.
I guess. Like,
what were you gonna say?
I don't know. It just makes me think of like all the girls that he had dated before her. What kind of things did he do to them to sabotage?
Oh my god, yeah.
I didn't even think
to make them damsels in distress.
He's single for a reason, dude. He is single for a reason. There are
what kind of fucked up things has he done before that?
Wow, I didn't even think about that.
Because he admitted that all the girls that he's dated, like he's admitting all this.
Damsels in distress or some bullshit, right?
So like
the chair.
This can't be the first time when his damsel like has gotten better and he needs to do something to like make her a damsel in distress again. This can't be the first time.
Bring Fire Squad back. That's all I'm saying.
Public stonings, like I don't know.
Oh my god! Right there.
we need that Black Mirror thing where like people are socially scored, but instead of there being a score, it's just like legitimate vetted reviews on your most recent social actions. Because that I feel like the most prominent one should just be a staple, like a pinned comment on your profile. Like, oh, I'm so and so, blah, blah, blah. And then his little fucking freak ass shit pops up, gets turned on by people who are in need.
Yeah. It's like when you look up a business and it shows like most relevant reviews, not, and then it's like those ones that stick around for years and years and years.
Yeah.
You need that one.
Yeah. That's what needs to be implemented. Because God, for like, too chill for reaction. Way too chill. I have to like I tie you up, I buy a tattoo gun from Amazon, and then I tattoo it on your body. I don't know. There has to be a warning for future people. Like, you're going to do this shit. You're going to keep doing this shit. That is terrible.
Inglourious Bastards it. You don't know?
No, I've never seen it.
In Inglourious Bastards, Brad Pitt's character, he fights Nazis. And when he captures a Nazi to get information out of him, he doesn't kill them, but instead he gets his knife and brands the Nazis symbol onto their forehead.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's just be like, that way you can take off the uniform, but everyone will know what kind of person you are.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yup.
I like that.
Ingloriously. That makes that a movie, dude. Ingloriously.
Like, the closest thing we have to like the Black Mirror episode is I've heard of like Facebook pages where it's like, are we dating the same guy? Or whatever.
Oh, I've seen that. I've heard of
post
shit like
pictures
that.
like, is anyone else dating this guy?
That was an app for a while, right?
Yeah, I think
I think
so.
so. For like 2 days, I think.
I forgot what it's called. Yeah, and something like got leaked on it or something like that.
Everyone's IDs.
Yeah, that's what it was.
got leaked.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
The IDs got leaked.
Wasn't it because somebody hacked the information from like the people that the profiles are made, and it was a man, if I remember. I still think it was a man, if I remember correctly. Because always a man that ruins those fucking apps that people are genuinely using for like real reasons. So ridiculous.
The men are the ones that are on the apps being exposed.
Yeah,
true.
Actually,
that.
Which they deserve.
All right.
That was perfect.
I was gonna say we if you want to go into the second story, we can. If not, you don't.
I think good here just purely because of my need to pee.
All right.
And we're at an hour.
All right, this dude gotta pee. Well, thank you guys for listening. What's it called? I hope you like the story. We're gonna now head into our favorite section, final regards / recommendations, anything we've been obsessed with for the past week, music, TV, movies, whatever the fuck we want to talk about. And I'm gonna let Lee go first so that Cactus gets some time to think.
I just thought about it. Like, I don't think we prepared her for the last part.
Yeah,
I don't know if you need time, because I'm always like, oh right, I don't know what I want to recommend.
I can recommend some things.
Something off the top of the head. Nice. For me, hello everybody. For the recommendation, I don't think I have any new songs. Oh wait, no, I do. I have one. It's damn girl, please tell me. Yes, okay, thank God. It's Sasane, Sasane. That's the artist, and the name is Moshi Moshi, MOSI space MOSI question mark.
Oh.
It's a cute little J-pop song, and I just heard it on TikTok, or I think it was YouTube Shorts. I can't remember, but it's cute, little bubbly, little poppy, hyper poppy, and it's cute. Just picture yourself walking down Tokyo, basically. I don't know. That's kind of what pops into my head.
Very cool.
But, yeah,
I like finding songs on TikTok. I don't care if people think that's
me
cringe.
too. Yeah, I feel you.
Some of them I think are a little too poppy for me, but a lot of the time you find hidden bangers on there, and it's just like, oh yeah, glad I was it. Final regards. Final words.
I don't have anything else. Oh well,
yeah.
Anime. I usually do anime sometimes too. The one that ended is Restoria of Wand and Sword, and it was confirmed that season 3 is in production. So if you guys want to binge season 1 and 2, absolute banger of an anime. It's super freaking good and pretty satisfying. It's a pretty satisfying anime, so check that out. I think Agents of the 4 Seasons Dance of Spring. It's a long title, but that one also ended recently. Also really good, really cool story. So yeah, check out stuff. A bunch of animes are ending. I think it's the 12 episode runs are ending now, but then what's going to keep going are the ones that are 24 episodes. So, you know, we get that treat still going, but then we'll get into the next season. But that's it for anime, and nothing else really to recommend. As for final regards, this is going to be up on July 1st, so happy 4th, however you're going to celebrate it. My family, we treat it as a celebration of family time. You know, I don't know. It's kind of hard personally to be hype about the US. But the fact that we're even here, we get the opportunity to even say stuff like that and to celebrate things and be outspoken about that. So that in and of itself is, I think, worth celebrating. So, you know,
celebrating surviving in the US.
Exactly. Exactly.
Hell yeah.
But other than that, with that being said, though, be careful out there. Be careful driving around. People get fucked up. People are, especially on 4th of July, people are fucking assholes shooting fireworks into cars at people. So just keep your head on a swivel, and hopefully you guys are having a fun summer and had a great Pride, because it was a good one. It was a good one.
This episode's coming out literally the next day after June.
After Pride.
On the 1st of July.
Aww.
Yeah. So
next year, Pride Month.
but then it's in Lee's birthday month, so technically it's like pride and a half or whatever.
One.
I get both. But yeah, so that's it for me.
Cool. All right, Cactus.
Okay. It's not okay for music. It's not like a new band that I've been listening to, but it's a band that I've actually a Hinge date showed me like years ago that is like that has stuck with me that I really like. And lately we've been getting their songs coming on the playlist at work. And every time I hear it, I'm like, oh my God, this is them. And I'll tell all my coworkers, like, if you guys need a new band to listen to, like, listen to this one. So the name is Parcels. Parcels. Cels. They do like, it's kind of like funky. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like, if like funky and like maybe dancing or disco or whatever, like kind of took it down a notch.
Yeah.
And
I recommended 2 songs from them before.
Oh really? I was looking for like a little synopsis of like however they describe themselves as music, but I just recommend them because they're really good. And they're really fun to listen to. It's like the kind of music you can listen to like cleaning your house or riding in the car with the windows down, and it just feels good. It's like feel good music. So I recommend them.
Oh, I hear it. I clicked on the song. I hear it. I hear what you guys are talking about. Literally, perfect description. Truly.
Thank you.
That's spot on. Nice.
And then I have a show to recommend from Peacock. I think it's a Peacock original. No. Actually, no. It's called MIA, like Missing in Action or whatever. It's a crime. No, not her. But it's like a crime. It's a new show. It's 1 season. It's a crime thriller. It's about a girl and has to do with like drugs and like cartel a little bit, and like, but it feels more. It feels like modern-ish. Like she's like in her early 20s, and not that it's relatable, but you kind of feel like you can relate to her because like she's going through some shit, and it's really intense.
As an empath, I can relate.
It's really intense, and there's a lot of twists and turns, so it kind of has you like on the edge of your seat. Like I saw the trailer. Like 2 seconds of it, and I was like, whatever, I'll watch it. Like, it seems okay. And then I was into it. I was like, oh my God, next episode. Nice. Like, what's happening next episode? So I recommend that one. I thought it was pretty good for what it was.
Sick.
Very cool.
Happy end of Pride Month. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Happy end of Pride Month, and be safe on the 4th of July. I have some friends from high school who have had fingers blown off.
Yeesh.
An eye doesn't work anymore for one of them. And yeah, so I just think of like firework injuries. So please be careful.
Fuck that. All right. Thank you for that.
Advice.
All right. I have one recommendation. Funny enough, I found this artist on TikTok. The song is called Your Drive Home by Tough Front. She is it's indie alt rock. I like this one a lot. It starts off very fast paced. Halfway through, it gets into this chill, just windows down type of thing on the freeway. And yeah, go check that out. Good song, good artist. I am excited to hear more from her.
Is she like a new small artist?
I believe so. Because she posted it on TikTok, like promoting herself. And cool. I think she had like a good amount of likes, but nothing insane, you know?
Nice.
So yeah, go check that out. Shows. I got nothing. Movies. I haven't watched anything yet in a while, but I am going to go see Spider-Man. So that will be exciting. And yeah, that's it. Go watch Obsession again if you haven't. I will keep saying that.
Still haven't seen it.
Yeah. Should. Good freaking movie, dude. Last remarks. happy 4th of July. Happy Pride for everybody and end of Pride. Yeah, we always say pretty much like every other podcast at this point, be safe, be vigilant. There's crazy ass motherfuckers out there in the world who will take the opportunity to make fireworks sounds into drive-by sounds, specifically for some of our neighborhoods.
Yeah.
So yeah, have fun, go barbecue, go to the pool, go to the beach, wherever it is that you know, go celebrate either with family or alone. It's fun just to see what everybody's going on and fireworks. Yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment again. Comments. I don't know. What's a good little like precious thing that you have that's like random, you know? What if like somebody just has a spoon that they really like?
Precious trinket.
Yeah. Yes.
I like this bag.
That's cool, dude.
It's a really useful bag.
I've crushed red pepper.
What the?
I was eating pizza. Anyway, thank you guys. Have a good one. Stay safe.
Here's my something special.
Pinto. Just end the podcast and just zoom into Pinto's face.
Alrighty. Thank you guys. Have a good one. Stay safe. We'll see you next week.